It's the Daily Dog.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for hanging out with me today. My friends, you are here on a momentous occasion. This is going to be a fun episode. For the first time on the channel, I am reacting to music by Sleigher, but not just one Sleigher, two Slayers. We've got Slayer and Sleighger. No matter what, y'all, we're going to slay him today. It's going to be fun. I am glad that you are with me. So, on Wednesdays this month, here in August, I am extending guest DJ privileges to certain members of the Council of Dougs, my top tier patrons over on my Patreon. Last month we did some trivia, and these folks won the trivia, and they got the opportunity to be guest DJs. So today, our good friend Flamulator is our guest DJ, and he talked to me last week, and he said, you know, I really am interested in this cover of this classic song, but it's not going to make sense unless you do the actual song that it's based on. So we're doing both of them. We're going to be doing Seasons in the Abyss by Sleigher, and we're going to be following up that song with Seasons Greetings in the Abyss by Sleigher. So it's going to be fun. Sleigher is regarded as one of the big four bands of thrash metal, alongside Metallica and Megadeth and Anthrax. Seasons in the Abyss is the title track from their fifth album, released in 1990. It's the last track, and it's the longest song on the album. And this was the last of their songs to feature the original full lineup of musicians. So as I was reading in, this song is a reference to what is called the Abyss, a spiritual concept as part of Thelema, a broader spiritual philosophy that was invented by British occultist Aleister Crowley. Now, I am unfamiliar with all of this, but as I read in on it a little bit, at its core, it looks as though the abyss is the void or gulf that lies in between a world with observable events that we can sense with our own senses, known as phenomenons, and a world filled with realities and truth that are posited and exist independent of human sense and perception, and these are known as noumenons. So in Crowley's words, the abyss is more or less the gap between these two things, and in this abyss, all of these things exist. The song, then, is the band's reaction and views on this idea and how it can affect the mind. It gets pretty confusing, right? It's a sense of well, I can see this, I can understand this, I can quantify it, I can see it, I can touch it, I can hear it, all those sorts of things, versus truths or realities that we infer or create without much observable evidence, even or without any evidence, right? And so in this abyss, everything's up for grabs, and it can make you go insane, as they say here in this particular song. So I have not heard this, y'all. I don't think I've ever heard anything from Sleigher. So this will be my first time, y'all. Popping my Sleigher cherry, so to speak. So we've got Tom Araya on bass vocals, and he is the lyricist. Kerry King is on guitars. Jeff Hanneman is on guitars. He is also the songwriter. Dave Lombardo is on the drums, and just as I did with System of a Down on Monday, this album was produced also by Rick Rubin, so he was all over the place back in the day. So let's get it started, y'all. I don't know what I'm in for, but I am certainly excited about it. So Seasons in the Abyss from Sleigher. Here we go. Heavy. Got a bridge in, and they land in E flat minor. Pretty sure they're tuned down to it. Right? Flat 2. And they got that tritone hanging out above it too. So they got everything in this one that I would expect from a real heavy metal piece. Yeah. Yeah. Real move to flat 2. Nice. Okay. Down, flat 2. Flat 6, 5 to 1, pretty sure. Okay. Right, let's get it. Close your eyes, look deep in your soul, step outside yourself, and let your mind go, y'all. Woo. The second phrase is different than the first one. That's really cool. It's rocking out in E flat. Drum avalanche there. Desecrated, eviscerated, times perpetuated. Hey, Ray, do, but raw. Hey, Ray, do. I think, yeah, natural. Wow. Check out the drums, y'all. How do you hit them like that without falling into them? They went up a half step. They went up the half step to E for that flat 2 for the solo. So back to it with the solo over that main riff that they were doing in the choruses. That's E flat, E flat. Ray, natural, me, wow. Verse 3. He overshot that high note to the tritone. Right? And singing an A natural over that. It should be a G, just overshot it. But it sounds cool. have it at halftime. I like that. I'm a fan of that. I like that song. Really tasteful solos, interesting progression. And I think, now that I'm thinking about it, I could talk to you about their usage of potentially the octatonic scale. That's something I never thought that I would think that I would say in reacting to a Slayer song. But here it is, y'all. So, what is an octatonic scale? It's a scale that's symmetrical and it has 8 notes in it instead of 7. So normally, like in a natural minor scale, we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a natural minor scale based on E flat. They did, so it goes from E flat to E natural, which is a half step. The octatonic scale alternates between half steps and whole steps. So we've got the E flat, half step, whole step, half step, whole step, half step, whole step, half step, whole step. And you got 8 pitches. E, E natural, F sharp, G, A, B flat, C, D flat, and E flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 before you get back to the duplication of the octave. And with them doing they were using that F natural some too, but the part of that with that first half step and then the whole step, yeah, that's really, really interesting. So now, y'all, we get to go to the other Slayer. This is Sleigher, and this is a holiday-themed cover of the song that we just heard. And it's done by an all-star cast of prog metal musicians, and they call themselves Slayer, but they spell it differently. This video was published to YouTube on December 21st of last year, of 2021. It, as I read on into it, it was a pandemic era project, and these musicians were simply seeking to bring some merriment to, amid uncertain times for metal fans around the globe. So we've got Charlie Griffiths from Haken, and I'm wearing my Haken shirt today. He is on guitar. He is a co-lyricist with Dan Goldsworthy, who is from a couple different bands, My Mind's Weapon, one of them, also on guitar, and I believe he's the illustrator of what we're going to see. Rhodey Walker from Protest the Hero is on vocals. Jeremy Kling is from The Absence and from Venom Incorporated is on the drums. Daniel Firth from Cradle of Filth is on the bass. Jordan Rudis from Dream Theater is on the keys. And Ray Hearn from Haken is not playing the drums. He is playing tuba in this particular piece. So I am unaware of what is about to come our way. I have no idea how these guys are going to make that into a holiday song, but I am looking forward to seeing how they do that. So let's take a look at Season's Greetings in the Abyss from a band known as Slayer. Here we go, y'all. Somewhere in my memory. Okay. I am Santa Claus. Heavy sound, but it's based right on it. They're in the same key. With that half step. It's holiday, but that guy's still wearing black. And look at the drummer, drumming with candy canes. They made it major. Major. Whoa. 4, 5. Aha. Get it, Ray. Bum, 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 bum. Little jingle bells in there. Wish I could have had some puppet strings for the animated drummer there. Same tune. Awesome. Don't worry, y'all. Santa's on his way. This is absolutely incredible. Instant Christmas classic. Love Actually is on TV. I like that movie. Seen it many times. Hugh Grant is underrated. I don't care what y'all say. I love the big orchestral bells, the tubular bells, that just give it a ring of merriment and cheer. And listen to those drums. It's the same pattern from before. Jordan! Playing with his forehead underneath a wizard hat. I bring you only the best, y'all. This is unbelievable. I love it. The same two solo little arrangement as in the original. Right. That little tune. It's really simple, but it inflects such interesting, different melodic ideas. I'm in the mood, y'all. Let's do Christmas in August. So the feeling grows. And that's a Love Actually reference. Unbelievable. Flamulator? Come on now. That was so much fun. I really, really enjoyed that. I'm so glad that you picked that. That was fun. I hope y'all had a good time as well. The subject matter of the first song is so interesting and just out of left field with the occult guy Aleister Crowley and all of that stuff and how it's based on that. And then these guys, how many years later? That first one came out in what year? Was it 1990? So 1990, 2000, 2010, 2020, 31 years later, we get a holiday cover of that. And I liked the cover as much as the original, if not more. It was kind of fun. But that was my first time hearing Sleigher, and I'm still alive, y'all. It's gonna be okay. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. There wasn't any of those huge blast beats and incessant double kick. It was really tasteful. I loved the guitar melody. I loved the basic riff. The drums were out of sight. It was mixed well. I have no complaints about any of that. That was fun. I hope y'all had fun as well. This has been a fun Wednesday episode. I'm looking forward maybe to looking into some more Sleigher. Who knows, y'all? But Metal Week continues. We did System of a Down on Monday. We've got Sleigher ×2 today, and I have a special treat, I believe, coming up for you all on Friday. I am going to keep it under wraps for now, but pay attention. Friday's going to be a fun episode as well. But that's all for us today. Thanks, y'all, for being with me. I really do appreciate it. Flamulator, you done good. This was fun. Thanks, y'all. We'll see you next time on another edition of the Daily Doug.